In the present video, we will discuss the gate previous problem on processing n jobs through 2 missions of scheduling problem. Let's see the problem. Parts P1 to P7 are machined first on a milling machine and then polished at a separate machine. Using the information in the following table, the minimum total completion time required for carrying out both the operation for all 7 parts is dash hours. So in the tabular column, it is given the 7 parts P1 to P7 and also given the processing time on the milling machine as well as the polishing machine. So option A is the 31 hours, option B 33 hours, option C 30 hours, option D 32 hours. This problem is given in the GATE 2022 for the mechanical. Let's see the solution. First, we will find the job order sequence by applying the Johnson's algorithm. And this problem belongs to the n jobs and the 2 machines. Let's consider the milling machine is the machine 1 and polishing machine is let's consider the M2. Then we have to apply the Johnson's algorithm to find the job sequence. In the Johnson's algorithm, first we have to create the empty cells in number equal to the number of jobs. So here I have to create the 7 empty cells. After that, we have to find out the minimum processing times among the various processing times. Then, if the minimum processing time requires at a machine 1, we have to place the respected job in the leftmost available position. Then I have to go for the step 3. Or if the minimum processing time requires at machine 2, then I have to place the respected job in the rightmost available position. Then I have to go to the step 3. So step 3 is, so continuously I have to apply the step 1 and step 2 until all the jobs are assigned. So first we have to observe the minimum processing time for all the processing times. So here 1 is the minimum processing time among all the processing times which is related to the part 7 on the machine 2. So we have to allocate the part 7 on leftmost vacant cell. After that, we have to remove the part 7 from the consideration. So next 2 is the minimum processing time among all the processing times which is related to the part 2 on the machine 2. So we have to allocate the part 2 on rightmost vacant cell. Then we have to remove the part 2 from the consideration. Next 3 is the minimum processing time among all the processing times which is related to the part 3 on machine 1. So I have to allocate the part 3 on leftmost vacant cell. Then remove the part 3 from the consideration. Next 4 is the minimum processing time among all the processing times which is related to part 4 on machine 1 and part 6 on machine 2. So here type for the processing time on the 2 machines. So part 4 on the machine 1 and the part 6 on the machine 2. In this condition, we have to allocate the part 4 on leftmost vacant cell and part 6 on rightmost vacant cell. After that, we have to remove the part 4 and part 6 from the consideration. Next 5 is the minimum processing time among all the processing times which is related to part 5 on machine 1. So we have to allocate the part 5 on leftmost vacant cell. Then remove the part 5 from the consideration. So next there is the only one part. So that is the 6 is the minimum processing time which is related to the part 1 on the machine 2. So we have to allocate the part 1 on the rightmost vacant cell. Then we have to remove the part 4 from the consideration. So now all the jobs are filled in the job sequence order. So now we have to calculate the total completion time. Next we will calculate the total completion type. For this one I have to draw the tabular column like this. In this tabular column, first column is the job. So in the job column we have to write down the jobs in the sequencing order. That is the P3, P4, P5, P1, P6, P2 and P7. Then I have to calculate the completion time for the first job in the job sequencing order, that is the P3. So first job has to be moved to the machine 1, then in time is the 0 and out time is the 0 plus processing time, that is the 3. So 0 plus 3 which is equal to the 3. Next to machine 2, so part P3 has to be moved to the machine 2 after completion of the machine 1. So after the 3 hours only it will be moved. So in time is the 3 and out time is the 3 plus 4 which is equal to 7 and total completion time is the 7. So next job is the P4. So for the P4, so in time is the out time of the previous job, that is the 3 and out time is the 3 plus 4 which is equal to the 7. Similarly for the machine 2, in time is the, we have to considering the maximum time of the out time of the machine 1 as well as the out time of the machine 2. Here both having the 7 only. So in time is the 7 and out time is the 7 plus processing time which is the 6. So 7 plus 6 which is equal to the 13 and total completion time is the 13. Next for the P5, so in time equal to the out time of the previous job, that is the 7 and the processing time is the 5. So 7 plus 5 which is equal to the 12. So next one is the among the 12 and 13. So maximum is the 13 and processing time is the 7. So 13 plus 7 which is equal to the 20 and the total completion time is the 20 for the part 5. And next one is the in time is the for the part 1 on machine 1 is the 12 and the processing time is the 8. So 12 plus 8 which is equal to the 20 and here out time on the machine 1 is the 20 and similarly out time on the machine 2 also 20. Then in time will become the 20 and the processing time is the 6. So 20 plus 6 which is equal to the 26. So total completion time for the part 1 is the 26. Next part 6, in time for the machine 1 is the 20. So part 6 and out time is the 20 plus 6 which is equal to the 26 and next in time on the machine 2 is the so 26 and out time is the so 26 plus 4 which is equal to the 30 and total completion time is the 30. Next for the part P2, so here in time is the out time of the previous job, that is the 26 and processing time is the 3. So 26 plus 3 which is equal to the 29. So next in time on the machine 2 is we have to considering the maximum of the out time of the machine 1 and machine 2. So here 30 is the maximum, then I have to consider the in time is the 30 and the processing time is the so for the P2 so 2, 30 plus 2 which is equal to the 32 and total completion time is the 32. So next one is the P7. For the P7 and so in time on machine 1 is the 29 and processing time is the 2. So 29 plus 2 which is equal to the 31. So next one is the so in time on the machine 2 is the we have to considering the maximum among the 31 and 32. So that is the 32 and processing time is the 1. So 32 plus 1 which is equal to the 33. So total completion time is the 33. So here minimum total completion time is the 33 hours. So let observe the options. Option A 31 hours, option B 33 hours, option C 30 hours, option D 32 hours. So option B is the correct answer. Thank you.